Well, we meet again. Atari VCS has sent me a press release, and it is not good. Atari brings new Atari VCS video computer system to life during E3 2019. For immediate release only, here is what we get. Now, this is bonkers, guys. I need you to be sitting down when you hear some of this information and how ridiculous it's getting. The Atari VCS official online pre-sale is now underway for US customers, with systems and accessories including retailer exclusive editions available for pre-order on GameStop, Walmart, and AtariVCS.com. Deliveries starting March 2020. Pricing starts at $250 for the Atari VCS 400 Onyx, 4 gigs of RAM, base model. Base model. What does the base model mean? And tops off at $390 USD for one of 3 Atari VCS 800, 8 gigs of RAM, all-in system bundles that includes the Atari VCS Classic Joystick and Atari VCS Modern Controller. Classic joysticks priced at $50, modern controllers at $60. Holy crap! This is like a legit AAA top tier publisher pricing for what is amounting to a console with no games, nothing announced, and most certainly is not going to have the firepower to play some of these AAA titles on the bigger consoles. This is nuts. Here we go. Here's the actual breakdown of prices. What the hell are you smoking, Atari? It's like funny to me that they even bothered with an 800 Onyx all-in retail exclusive. 8 gigs of RAM, upgradable. Yeah, I'm sure. You can just probably plug in computer RAM into that thing. Ships March 2020, $390. $10 less than the PS4 Pro. However, I have seen the PS4 Pro on sale many a time for under $350, plus it comes with games. So you're trying to sell me an Atari VCS for almost $400? You lost your goddamn mind, Atari? This is insane. This is insane. There are a few people I know that have pre-ordered one of these through their Indiegogo campaign, and they raised over $3 million for this puppy back when it first launched the campaign. It's an interesting idea that has a lot of scary parts behind it. The people that are working for it have been sketchy at best when it comes to social media presence. This thing has already been delayed substantially one time, and I would not be surprised to see it get delayed yet again, even though they reconfirm backers will be getting their consoles supposedly end of 2019, and then people who want to buy it now will get it March 2020, which, oh, by the way, are the 2 most crowded periods for some of the best AAA games coming down the pipe. Now, people might hear me say that and say, well, this is for people that don't want those AAA games. This is for people that want to relive those classics, those Atari old school ones. You're going to be spending $400 on a console to do that when you can just buy a plug and play? Or you want something that's able to be an all-in-one computer? Buy a PC. Like, who would buy this? Who is the target audience outside of hardcore Atari fanboys and people that just want to laugh at this on YouTube channels? I don't know who is interested in buying one of these. And after watching this video on Fox Business, I gotta mute it so I don't get claimed, but I'll link it in the description below. This is one of the funniest interviews I have seen in a long time. They interview Fred Chasnius, the CEO of Atari, talking about what this thing presents to the end users, and he barely knows how to even answer the questions, and all Varney keeps asking him is, can I play Space Invaders? Can I play Pac-Man? And he's like, yeah, you can. How much is it going to cost? $250. This is hysterical. This is absolutely hysterical. It's one of those things, if you're interested in buying the Atari VCS, more power to you. And I am one of the biggest gamers I know, and I'm all about retro. But this just looks like a fleecing of the consumer if I've ever seen one. It's funny because they've talked about how it has the powerful AMD Ryzen processor and featuring Radeon graphics technology. It can handle all, including 4K HDR streaming, until they decide to change it again and upgrade it again and raise the price again. This is funny. They can't nail down what they want. They finally say what's going to be in it. But based off of the people I've been talking to and how this is going to work, unless these are custom built for the Atari by AMD, they're not going to fit into that tiny little console that they show when they're advertising this thing. It's not going to fit into that. So unless it gets to be custom, which I highly doubt, I'm starting to wonder how this thing is even going to come together by the end of 2019 in the first place. Supposedly it's at E3 right now being shown off behind closed doors, which they acknowledge in this interview in Varney and Company here on Fox, which is hysterical. We're at E3. Everyone has come forward with their products. And Atari VCS, who is supposedly launching in December of 2019 for early backers, still is not publicly showcasing this thing. Why? Why are you not publicly? Why does it have to be behind closed doors? Why are you charging $400 for a console that we don't even know what it can do and what games are even going to be announced for it? This is ludicrous. I know I've been over this a million times before, but good Lord, I don't know who in their right mind would make this purchase and feel good about it at the end of the day. And I can't get over the joystick being $50. For the love of all that is holy, Atari, you have lost your mind if you think these prices are anywhere in the realm of rational. I know there is a lot of competition these days. I know there is a lot of great video game companies making not just games, but consoles, mini consoles, classic consoles, modern and retro consoles, everywhere. And here we have Atari's pricing, and I still can't get over this $389.99 price point, plus tax. And if you want it delivered, plus shipping. Oh man, this is insane. This is insane. So everyone, that is where we are with the Atari VCS and their post-Indiegogo pricing campaign. Not going well as we speak, because the project has a working demo still in prototype mode. We are nearly halfway through the year and they have not even entered production yet. So lots of yikes here on the part of Smash JT when it comes to the Atari VCS. This thing most likely will come to fruition, but not in the way, shape, or form that any of these backers are thinking it will. Speaking of way, shape, or form, here's an article from The Verge giving the images of these, and to confuse the matter even further, each reseller will be offering the Atari VCS All-In Edition in a different color. If you buy from Atari directly, you can choose the black walnut design that's most closely attached to the Atari 2600. Walmart is getting the Kevlar Gold version, which is ugly as hell, and GameStop is getting the all-black Onyx hardware. So that is the original. Ooh, so beautiful. On GameStop, you can pre-order it. Here is the all-black Onyx edition. So yeah, they give a choice for the color scheme and charge a ridiculous amount of money to be able to get one of these things. Atari has said the console, which costs a good bit more than a similar nostalgia grab like the NES SNES Classic, will ship with the Atari Vault software, a compilation of over 100 classic games, which they've already done compilation carts for every modern console for. But still, if you want the Atari experience with that joystick that costs $50 or that Atari controller that costs $60 and play those Atari games on a quote-unquote Atari system, you're gonna have to dish out quite a bit of money for this thing, assuming it ever comes out in the first place. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think about the Atari official press release for the pricing of these consoles now that they're going to Walmart and GameStop and having the price upped for those companies to take a slice of the fee. Fun times, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
The grounds that you can play Pong and Space Invaders and Pac-Man.
What we've learned is that senior people tend to play a lot.
Do you think I could bond with my 4-year-old twin granddaughters playing Pong?
You know, we still have a very nice wooden design, and it's, you know, that's our way to say thank you.
For the wooden design.
It's important.
I'm buying it for Pong.
Smash the J.